I am sitting here with my patient Barbara. And Barbara, can you tell me when you were diagnosed with diabetes?
Well, I officially started taking diabetic medicine, Toujeo, in May of 2019. But I was diagnosed as pre-diabetes maybe at least 5 or 7 years before that.
Okay. And what, did they ever try to give you medications when you were pre-diabetic?
Well, things like metformin.
And what happened? Did you take it?
It made me sick, and so I didn't take it.
Okay. And so the Toujeo stopped. Can you tell us about the dosing and what other medications?
When I initially began taking Toujeo, I was on it 12 units at night. And then I continued my bad eating habits to the point where they had to raise that to 16 units at night. And then finally they had to add Novalox during the day, that I was to take 8 units prior to each meal, or if my numbers were over 200.
And so were there days you had mentioned where you may have taken a Novalox many more times or more times than 3?
There were.
Yeah.
Because my eating habits were I just assumed that the medication could keep my sugars under control and that I could do whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
And that's not the case.
So what up until a few weeks ago, what were the range of your blood sugar typically?
Probably between 165 and 360.
Okay. And what has been happening in the last couple of weeks?
Well, in the last couple of weeks, I've been meeting with you, and you've been diligent about telling me how I should eat, the kinds of things I should eat, how often, etc. And I've been trying the best of my ability to follow that. And my numbers have gone way down, and I'm taking very little insulin. I haven't been taking any Novalox during the day. And sometimes I almost question if I have to take the Toujeo at night. And there are a couple nights when I haven't taken the Toujeo.
And because
the numbers were so low that I thought if I took it, I'd get too low at night.
Yeah.
So then that happened 2 or 3 times, which was great.
Right. So your range is now, in the last couple of weeks, your range, the low and the highs, where have they kind of been mostly?
Probably about between 115 and 175.
Okay. And so I know we started working together 2 years ago, and you said you would be ecstatic if you could get off of the insulin, and you didn't think that was possible.
That's exactly right, because I reached a point where I thought it was hopeless. When I realized that I had to take so much Toujeo and so much Novalox, and I couldn't get the numbers under control, I thought my pancreas had died and that I had no hope. Until I started eating the way you suggested, and I saw that, the numbers go down.
And how quickly did they go down?
Oh, it just took a couple days.
Yeah.
It didn't take very long.
And so how do you feel now? Not hopeless anymore?
Oh no, I feel wonderful. I'm very excited to hopefully begin losing some weight, which hasn't happened quite yet.
But what do we say about the weight loss? The other thing, you've been kind of starving yourself for a long time. Not starving yourself, but maybe not eating as often or as much as you should be.
I don't, because I get so busy I forget to eat.
Yeah.
So I know that you would like me to eat every 3 hours religiously all during the day. And life and business and everything gets in the way. Pardon me, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
But I do the best I can.
But at least we're on the right path now.
Oh my gosh.
We've got, the first step is to get your insulin levels down.
Well,
so
I just feel like there's hope.
Yeah.
I mean, to be able to think about going to bed at night and not taking, and actually making the decision myself not to take the Toujeo.
Yeah.
Because of course I'm not going to call the doctor at midnight
Yeah.
when my numbers are 112.
Yeah.
I just make that decision and go to bed.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. And I know that this will be helpful for other people watching it.
I hope so. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.